My data did not show this outcome as a possibility. I must make adjustments. Your heart rate is increasing. Good. It means you are aware of the situation. Do your best, candidate. My data says it will not be enough. But still, do try. Your death provides useful data in making future predictions more accurate.
It's high noon, folks. You know what that means? The sheriff's back in town, and he's got his eye on the wagon. You done did it, partner. Take your prizes and drive off into the sunset. Or maybe over to the concession stand for a victory round of ice cold Coca-Cola. You'll come back and play again, here. Now to get peace complete up.
Does Rucker have any other requests I could help with?
There's times you've gotta accept the cards you were dealt.
Not specifically asked, but...
Oh, go on, dear. You know. Well, hello, darling. A pleasure to... I am Orlando, your host and management liaison. If you'll pardon me for just one moment, that will be all. Please give my regards to Ms. Rucker. If you are here for leisure, I regret to inform you that our regular resort activities are temporarily unavailable. However, if you are here for the refuge and the fine work of the lovely responders, I am delighted to welcome you on their behalf. Are you really, dear? How marvelous! In that case, I'm sure you can't wait to get involved here.
Fine and decadent. Don't listen to any naysayers.
Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the refuge, a place of safety and care. The refuge is being run. They found it. Food. What a wonderful thing for you to ask, darling. I knew there was... As it happens, the responders are looking for volunteers to assist them.
Blah, blah, blah.
They've
Blah, blah,
made...
blah.
If
Blah,
you
blah.
don't...
Blah. Speak to Orlando.
Change your mind, darling. They call themselves the Union. Something of a resistance movement, I understand, against more aggressive forces. One of their representatives is currently staying with us, a Miss... Well, they'll be better if their contacts... Judging by what I've heard, it's an accurate one, sadly. Pittsburgh was bombed quite severely during the war. The poor individuals still living there have renamed it to better reflect its dreadful circumstances.
The pit of Pittsburgh.
Sure make my job easier.
Indeed, isn't that marvelous? They salvaged it and painstakingly repaired it. It's fully functional now. I was very pleased to be able to contribute to this effort in my own small way. If you wish to see it, it resides on the roof of the refuge between flights, along with its charming pilot, Ms. Lennox.
Bruh, if they ever had this as an actual confirmed show, 76 Fallout as a show, just get Elliot Page. Orlando's a perfect character. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, you're terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Imagine if we all had such courage. Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, the first thing you should do is introduce yourself to some of the responders. I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance, and helping them will earn you the other thing you'll need. That other thing, of course, being the ultrasight battery cells, which fuel the vertibird. Ultracells, if you prefer. Why, from me, of course. Rather, from the management via me, that is. When management heard the responders were restoring the vertibird, they wished to help. They provided the ultracells and suggested them to the responders as an alternative means of fueling the vertibird. Per management instructions, I distribute a quantity to certain individuals regularly. Management feels this encourages collective decision-making rather than stockpiling. I'm sure they'd be willing to part with them in exchange for your aid. My dear, you must understand. Much as I would like to, my responsibilities do not permit me to do so. I am but a humble employee of the management, and I distribute their resources as instructed to the letter. I hope you will not begrudge me my loyalty. I find myself quite fond of you already.
It's the song I like. Oh, there we go.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
Okay, so what?
No minimum deposit to open. Simple tools. Control at hand.
So secret.
Today and tomorrow. Chase.
Wait, I discovered Windows Ultra cells elsewhere. I thought it was a unique experiment. I thought it was a unique experiment.
I could not possibly speak to your experience.
Dear, it sounds remarkable to make such discoveries.
All I can tell you is that the management provides them for the refuge. Regrettably, that is as much as I know of the matter. I might wager that whomever was behind the ultracell you discovered likely shared similar contacts with management at some point, but who can say?
Songs sped down and sped up is a trending thing now. Years back, if you did that, you'd be caught off with copyright infringement.
People trying to help others? Feels like I've been gone to heaven.
I'm good. The hell was that? I'm going to pit for the. Should they just give?
In an ideal world, darling, I'm sure they would. Sadly, this is not
Your
that world,
jaw
and
line
any
is
reticence
like
on their part is understandable. I don't
wide.
want to speak for the responders, but I believe they may also see this as more for their union friends than for themselves. Your assistance with their more immediate concerns will ensure everyone benefits. Isn't that a good outcome?
Orlando, what's your pronouns?
Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing to a leader the refuge has, though I believe she's less than comfortable with the title. You can find her in their headquarters, beyond the dining area. The darling chef, Miss Rousseau, needs some assistance in the kitchen, I hear. And Ms. Wagner, over in the common area, is looking for donations. I'm sure your generosity will be well rewarded. Wonderful, my dear. I'm certain you will be a tremendous help to them and the refuge. When you are finished with each of them, I recommend you speak with Mr. Skippy Rorich, the pit union representative. I imagine he'll want to discuss the situation in the pit with you before you embark. Do feel free to visit me at your leisure if you wish to chat. I have an office in the management wing. You can't miss it.
Mr. Della Ripper only likes to organize his stamps. Nothing else.
What?
Oh, if only he would dust those shelves of his. Good day to you. Or it would be a good day if I didn't have hordes of rapscallions defend the White Spring, is it?
Uh-huh.
The better question is, the responders have taken over the...
Uh-huh.
I am but a humble servant of the White Spring Resort.
You're dirty.
Dedicated to greeting each guest with pleasantries and... Or I was. It's some sort of relief effort. If only there was a...
Yeah.
That would be the enigmatic...
Okay.
I do apologize for the mess. Please enjoy your stay.
You need a tux.
The responders quite rudely barged into the White Spring and
What's
taken
this?
over. They don't
What?
respond well to manners, do they?
Where's my control? What do you do?
Always a pleasure to see a guest.
Okay.
Hello. May I offer you some recommendations? Did you know the White Spring was named for a natural sulfur spring on the grounds? Enjoy a short stroll out to the spring house if you'd like to take its healing waters.
Rich people.
Visitors are always welcome to tour the hotel. No reservations are required.
Your voice is man.
Please enjoy the White Springs shops, restaurants, and other amenities until the hotel reopens.
Did you need something, mademoiselle?
No. I bet those elevators smell really bad.
No reservations required. Help yourself to any table.
Bonjour.
You'd think with all that tinkering Skippy does that he'd come up with something more medicinal.
Help yourself to a table. Someone will be right over.
Miss Waitress.
Do have a seat. Someone will be right with you.
Perfection.
Oh. They automatically just... Cranberry meatball grind.
Don't bother talking to that person from Crater. Nasty bunch, aren't they? I was out scavenging for food earlier, only got attacked by Scorch once.
Fucking pie.
Bonjour! My name is Esme Rousseau, but most people around here know me as Chef Esme. We've had some representatives from Foundation and Crater come here seeking assistance with the recent influx of refugees. I thought that we could help them out by providing some food for their people. I've started a pot of venison and potato stew, one of my newest creations. Would you be able to help me finish it?
Finally, a French human and not just a robot.
How wonderful! I can't wait to whip up something delicious for everyone! The stew requires potatoes, venison, salt, black pepper, and carrots. The ingredients can be found in our storage area. Your job is to grab the ingredients and put them in before the stew burns. Super! Let's have you start by stirring the stew, which will help keep it from burning. Remember to continuously stir during the cooking process.
What? Let's do this. What?
Good morning. The dining room is open for breakfast. Please feel free to seat yourself.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut before running off. It's a shame. Can't get at the back by myself. My friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work. Wonder what they're doing now.
Considering all the places I could have ended up, I'm extremely lucky I'm here. The potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh and only a few rats.
Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Got a lot of folks here with sickness we don't understand. And injuries
This is the default phase when you make a character.
Anything is know-how. So I propose we trade. But I've heard you're looking ahead into the and what
Don't care.
So
Blah, blah.
that's the deal.
Oh.
Today you'll be so.
There's so much talking.
Before the war, they would teach high school students about anatomy and physiology. In that while, I don't know how helpful it was to those kids, but if there's any textbooks on the subject still intact at Morgantown High, can the responders? Nice. Well, let's get to it then. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you. Good luck out there.
I purposely didn't pay attention. I just wanna get power armor. I don't.
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us.
Oh, you look angry.
Sorry. Not much for conversation.
Oh yeah. But I wanna rah. Look at the but I like it raw.
Sure hope this mole rat bite doesn't get infected.
Hey, cutie. Oh, that was weird for me to say.
Help support the responders. Build up the give comfort to your fellow person. You might not need it, but I guarantee somebody else does. If you
all
got
these
some spare
women look
supplies burning a hole in your pocket, why not help us help others? You're already here. You might as well invest in the future. Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie. Sophie.
Hey,
Wagner.
Sophie.
Look around. The Refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I mean, sure, fancy pants golf club resort, that's nice, but I'm talking about the Refuge. A haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving, building, growing? Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing. You should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but Yeah, we still have shortfalls.
Here,
So
there.
here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the
Just
refuge
because.
running.
Just because Orlando was friends? You have a crush on Orlando, don't you? What
Let me check my notes. Well, I'll tell you, we've had a heck of a run on raw cloth, and it's really drained our stock. If you could spare, say, 50 pieces, it'd be a huge help to us. Oh, lots of places. Old stuffed toys, pillows. Heck, you can even make some out of old newspapers and magazines.
Amazing. So fresh, and only a few rads.
Yeah. The warm glow of providing aid to your fellow person. The joy of supporting a noble and worthwhile cause. Isn't that great? Oh, okay, if that's not enough for you, Rucker's given the okay to dole out some of the ultrasight battery cells we've got to spare. We use them to power the vertibird on the roof. They use it to fly aid missions to places outside Appalachia. I got a feeling you might be helping out there. So I bet you'll find a use for these.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, bound to mama.
That's okay. Who just carries that around? Hey, though, if you want to come back, bring it by later. If you can, of course. You know where to find me. It'd really make my day if you did.
Maybe I come off a little too strong. No, maybe not strong enough.
It's been sunny all week. I love it here.
That was pointless, just to get a practical cleaner.
Are not a junk. I'd like to think of them as revived junk. Have you ever read a book so much it's pages? A customer. Here to Perus? Either way, prepare your eyes for a feast of the senses, huh?
Nikola Tesla?
A spectacle like a noir. Oh, I got a bit carried away. Giuseppe della Ripa. Buy, sell, trade, and count. Perhaps I've called Ita. I believe in your language it is simply Italy. I was born there. I remember very little of it.
Italia.
Still a connection. I think there's something that binds you to where your ancestors are from. It may not make sense if you've been raised in a place your family has always had roots in. Don't mind me. I'm just rambling at this point. What makes it worse is knowing I can never go back. That, and not knowing what Italy's fate was after the bombs. Who knows what it looks like now?
The whole world was bombed. That's crazy.
You walk past and see a sparkle at the edge of your vision. Maybe it's a dusty mirror or a long-forgotten urn. A decades-old music box. That's a curio. I have books upon books of riddles. They keep a man entertained. Besides, it's a good conversation starter. You have only ever seen me in the distance, never up close. Look in any direction, and I will be there. What am I?
Looking for something different? We have regional flavors
You have only ever seen me in the distance, never up close. Look in any direction.
Looking for something different? We have regional flavors you won't find this in the Nuka world.
This one robot tried to give me a haircut before running off. It's a shame. Can't get it back by myself.
Try Nuka cherry, grape, or orange.
Nice try, but that's incorrect. Take a night to think it over. And I'm sure you'll get it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Fame and fortune. Or maybe just fortune. Perhaps neither. It's easier to earn money. Let's just say I'm looking for something. Do come back.
Interesting guy.
Early release bottles of the newest cola sensation, Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Keep saying
That's just supposed to be the safest place around. But I've heard the monster.
Need any help with carrying all those stuff?
Early release bottles of the newest cola sensation, Nuka-Cola Quantum.
That's not new.
Oh, you think I'm a good salesman? You should have met my mom. That woman
Fruity?
wanted you to sell the
Try
shirt off
Nuka
your
cherry,
back.
grape, or orange.
That riddle is driving me insane.
This place could stand to have some cats.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
Just a little longer, Ellison.
There's times you've got to accept the cards you were dealt and learn to make the best of it.
You'd think with all that tinkering Skippy does that he'd come up with something more medicinal.
I love Esme's cooking. It's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor. Wow, they've really gotten set up here.
Hey lady. Hey lady. Hey lady.
Promise not to get attached to the patients. Now I understand why.
I don't care. Lady. Tell me, lady.
Another long shift ahead.
Okay.
I'd love to.
Why even bother helping people if they can't help themselves?
This bloodleaf aioli really elevates the Mirelurk meat. The stew has burned. Do not be discouraged, though. Without failure, there is no improvement. Here is your stew. Something is better than nothing, yes? Hopefully, either the settler or raider representative will find some use for this. I last saw them in the bar area.
It didn't even tell me how to do it anyway.
Good afternoon. Lunch is now being served. Please have a seat.
The folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
The Foundation folk got out of the pit while the getting was good.
What?
Guess I shouldn't blame them for that. Hey, sport. You wouldn't happen to be handy with an electro-compression spanner, would you? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you aren't. I invented the thing. Sorry to put you on the spot, kid. I'm Skippy Rorich, but you can call me Skip, Ro, Skippo, or whatever else you fancy. I'm here on behalf of the Union. We're a band of loose-knit freedom fighters from the pit up north. We're looking to get our home back from a group of raiders called the Fanatics, hoping Appalachia has some help to offer in that. The pit is, well, it used to be Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now it's something else entirely, overrun by all manner and nasty. But it's our home, and we want to win it back, clean it up, and make it livable again. Oh, don't worry about that thing. Barely works anyway. Silly to bring it up. Oh, we're past the electro spanner. Consign it to the dustbin of history. I'm moving
Hey,
on
more
to the
people.
high
Hello.
spanner. Much higher ceiling on that one.
Hello, everybody. And I didn't want to Trish what? And they left again. Do you mind reactions?
Not at all. Ask away. Twist my arm, why don't you? Well, I'm a Pittsburgh man through and through. Daddy worked the steel mills hard, but I took a different route, tinkering for an armaments firm. This may surprise you, but I did everything by the book back then. Everything done to spec. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Life was stable, but boring as hell. I didn't really start living until after the bombs. They woke me up good. Only been good at one thing in my life, and that's building things, so that's what I do. People call me a mad scientist. I built my fair share of oddities, but innovation takes risk. Parachutes sound crazy too, but they work. I'm lucky to have the time I have left after what I've been through. I'm not gonna waste it playing safe. One good thing about making weapons of war for Uncle Sam is that they build those manufactories to last. The plant I worked in may as well have been a bunker, like one of those Vault-Tec vaults the Richies built themselves. When the bombs came down, enough stood standing to keep us lucky few alive. What came after? The Rads, the Ferals, the Fanatics. That was a real test. Well, now that you mention it, I had this idea for a rat-powered motorboat recently. Rats aren't big enough nowadays. I think it could work. The problem is feeding them out on the water.
What?
Tired of hearing about me, eh? And I'll tell you everything you want to know. The Union is our grand experiment in human decency in the pit. All the people working together to rebuild a place that most say ain't worth rebuilding. We fight the fanatics, the ferals, and any other awful thing that stands to hold back, and there are a lot... Well... A lot of us are... But we take all that mix, so we stay one step... Quite frankly, we represent. We want our own... If the fanatics unite the pit, they'll start marching elsewhere. That's trouble for Appalachia. Trouble for you. If that ain't motivation enough, well, I'll make it worth your while. Don't you worry. War breeds innovation. If there's one thing we have, it's that. We can build you all manner of fighting gear. Guns, grenades, armor, you name it. It'll be yours if you give us your aid. I'm the Union's inventor, quartermaster, and coordinator. I'm the brain guy. I use the know-how in this dome here of mine to help the kids in the field in any way I can.
You have anything to do with this place? We got a bunch of people coming into Crater, trying to eat all our food.
That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
Suppose a nice
Food? You call this food? This shit is inedible.
Food is food. I thought that was a door.
With all these supplies, we could really do some good trading with White Spring.
You ever get that feeling like you forgot something? Except, I'm not sure what it is I forgot.
My friend.
Stress? Yeah, we all
said there was too much
My balls are aching. Must be a red storm on the way.
Oh, I thought you said my balls are aching. What? That was weird. Oh, my balls are aching. Oh, everybody, I'm your president, Bill Clinton. And I did not giggity. That giggity. Oh, I'll tell you, it's not like what they used to.